Reports are coming that Marvin Lewis will keep his job, and these reports are from ESPN after the meltdown that the Bengals had in literally the last 10 seconds of that playoff game, wildcard playoff game against the Steelers yesterday. Just want to give you some of my thoughts. You know, how to lose a game in 10 seconds, starring Vontaze Burficraft and Pac-Man Jones. The Bengals meltdown confirms Marvin Lewis is probably the worst big game coach in the NFL history. He lost 7 straight. How do you let your team lose control at such a big moment? Yes, Marvin Lewis was robbed of victory by his own team. 2 idiots who couldn't be professionals. Jones and Burficraft lost this game for the Bengals and Lewis. The coach is not on the field. You're going to tell me don't blame the coach, but you're supposed to have control of your players. Unexcusable. The coaching, I think, also lost for Marvin Lewis. Towards the end there, in that fourth quarter, kneel the ball, don't run it. Jeremy Hill obviously fumbled it. Yeah, there's time, and they have timeouts. If you make it, you're up by 4 against a team with no timeouts, less clock, and 35 yards to go. You make it, you're up by 4 against a team with even less time, no timeouts, and even more field to travel. The hotheads, they also lost the game. They did. You gotta stop arguing with the refs and being petty and play the ball. But I don't know how Marvin Lewis keeps his job. Coach had to control his players. Again, I'm coming back to the same point here. There were many incidents where Marvin Lewis should have stepped in. I wanted, the Bengals to win, very bad too, better than the Steelers. After the classless act of the Steelers that they were, guilty of as well. Hit Gio helmet to helmet, knocked him out, and then they proceeded to dance and taunt. That was pretty pathetic. Now listen, if that hit by Burficraft was personal foul, then should have been the one earlier in the game by the Steelers. Am I pronouncing this guy's name right? Yeah, it was rough, but it was the shoulder but it was with the shoulder, whereas the other was leading with the helmet. Refs were totally against, I think, the Bengals at the end. Yes, for everyone saying that Bernard was, he had become a runner. Yes, I know the rule, but that shouldn't make a difference in today's NFL. Intentionally leading with the helmet is 10 times worse than leading with the shoulder when you don't know where the receiver is going to land. You have to put yourself in their shoes for that quick 5 second of decision time. Listen, I'm a Dolphin fan, but as a fan of football in general, I want things to be called fairly. That hit on Bernard should have been called as well. Just some of my thoughts. Marvin Lewis, gotta control your players, man. Gotta control your players. I guess this is what the Bengals, this is what they're known for, getting all these troubled players that no one wants, and it comes back and bites them in the behind more often than not. Yeah, I understand that Porter was on the field as well. But if you're Pac-Man Jones, you gotta control your emotions. Inexcusable. Inexcusable. And the Bengals lose. So just wanted to give you my quick thoughts. Hope all is well.